Game 1 will get counted down. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. C9, and that left side is not built out, and it might be too high for him to roll switch. He's going to be done at 469. No helpful pieces. That left side can't get a bar over. He's going to be done at 218. Oh no. Fighting for his life. Can he do anything? Can't get the bar to the left. He's going to be done at 912, and Noah takes the sweep.
All right, we have readies from both players, so let's go ahead and get them counted down for game number 1 of this Division 1B collision in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. All right, on the left, we have a gentleman who's rolling out of the United States, has an NTSC PB of 6,321,000. It is Gerald Freeman. And on the right, rolling out of the Isle of Man with a PB of 2,108,000. It is Sodium Overdose. I don't know if that's like real or if that's a meme. Isn't Adam Irish in Isle of Man? Like, we actually have someone there? Either way, as mentioned, Gerald Freeman currently 21 points on the season in 4 games. Which, amazingly enough, puts him 1 point off pace from Dan V despite having a loss. That loss, in fact, was to Dan V, and that was Dan V's only sweep of the season. So Dan V, even though has not lost a match yet, has lost 6 games. Gerald has only lost 3, so Gerald has an opportunity possibly to chase down Dan before the end of the season, even without having a better match record. That would be kind of insane for Division 1. Meanwhile, Sodium currently on 10 points, so 6 points clear of Ansel and 8 points clear of Chiller. Would like to get some more wins on the board, and we'll have an opportunity against Ansel a little later to solidify that. Sodium's lone win this season has come against Chiller, so it's already essentially taking care of one of the two in the bottom 2 currently. But he's faced some tough opponents. Like, literally top 10 material in Blue Scooty, Dan V, and Sidnev. And Gerald, arguably also up there. My top 10. Anyway. So, definitely some difficult matches for Sodium Overdose. This is 1B actually is kind of low-key stacked compared to some of the other divisions. But right now, it is pretty neck and neck. 5,700 points separating the players as we're about halfway through level 18. Game number 1, play a best of 5. 7 points are available for players to get within this set. Every time they win a game, they get 1 point. And if they win the match, they get the rest of the points. So a total of 7 points between the players that way. Both players kind of get into some complex situations. Sodium trying to do it without burning, but we'll have to take a double... Well, we'll have to take 2 lines after that T-spin. And we'll score a Tetris on the back of that, and I think that's going to give Sodium a very small lead here. 0.15 Tetris difference. It's kind of small. Now get into a little bit of spot. Gerald should be able to take this back as soon as he... Well, he's already got the lead. It's 17,000 point lead and another Tetris. But Sodium has cleaned it right up. So at 86 lines, it's 401 for Gerald, 385 for Sodium. And of course, one of the cool things about using NTC is the players can actually see this real time if they have it up on another screen. They can just glance over, see their red number, and know that's a real-time difference. Rather than having to rely on, commentary to do that for them, although I'm sure it certainly helps out on the higher speeds. See a little bit of drought coming in. 21-piece drought before getting the long bar. Gerald has been a bit more efficient so far. As we pass the 100-line turn, Gerald with a 2.5 Tetris lead. 479 to 423. He'll add a Tetris to go to 500,000. Gerald long bar dependent in column 2. Has some room to play with, but the higher this gets, the less Gerald is willing to wait. It takes a couple of smart burns there. You can see that drought counter coming in. So this long bar is taking its time. It finally shows up, and Gerald will get clean. Sodium suffering through that same drought, covered the well just as the long bar showed up. But we'll get another one. Bang Tetris. We are approaching level 19. Another Tetris for Sodium. He's going to need to get this double tuck resolved quickly. He just spin tucks it. Either way, 2 inputs required, and you got them both as we have hit level 19 on Sodium's side, 524. Bang Tetris for Gerald to go to 581. Over a 2 Tetris lead for Gerald as we enter the level 19 speeds. We'll have another 100 lines of this speed, and then we'll hit the kill screen, level 29 kill screen, where the pieces will drop twice as fast. We get another 100 lines of that. Then we get the double kill screen, also known as a super kill screen. It's called double because it too is twice as fast as the previous levels. Gerald into level 21 with 665. And the Tetris for Sodium go to 651. So Sodium not that far back. It's caught up a little bit here early on the faster speeds, but does have a hole in the stack that is going to require some burning. Gerald will take advantage with a Tetris. Now it's a 2 Tetris lead. No, if people can play on level 39, they can go as far as they want. The thing is, though, is that, like, I think the world record for competition double kill screen is, like, 15 lines or something like that. They don't get far. But there is no further speed increase after that. The idea being that you can't play on the double kill screen, no matter who you are. Check back in about 5 years to see if that's still true. 805 for Gerald, 766 for Sodium as we're getting into another drought, but players navigating it just fine. Oh, Sodium needs a long bar here. Doesn't get it in time. Opens it back up, though. Is going to do a good job of burning this out. Very good play there for Sodium. Bang Tetris 806. Gerald at 847. About a Tetris and a half or so. Separating the players. Another Tetris for Sodium. There's one for Gerald. We're on level 25. Yeah. Yeah, 342. So that's 13 lines. I thought there was a 15 liner somewhere. And has anyone other than Alex hit level 40? I'm not sure on that one. Looks like we're going to be getting level 27 max outs here. Gerald will hit it into level 27. Well, no, still needs one more. 986. Another world for H. Thanks for the follow. And Fractal's been close. Okay. Another Tetris. Is there anything Alex can't do? Be serious. That's something that Alex definitely cannot do. But he wouldn't be Alex if he was. So, there you go. Yeah, that's what I thought. 15 lines. Andy with the knowledge bomb. Thank you. We're in level 29, 1.2 for Gerald, 1.09 for Sodium. As Sodium has got some ground to make up. I'm just going to take a triple there. Gerald with a Tetris after opening the whale down the right side is set up for another one. Needs a long bar. There it is. Another Tetris for Gerald. 1,283,000. Sodium at 1,113,000. And Sodium's board starting to spiral out of control. And that long bar hang will do it. Gerald will take game number 1. Sodium says, why do I have no 5-tap syndrome? I can't wait until I start experiencing that. Danvey begging, please play kill screen today. He does not want Gerald catching up to him. Now, to be fair, Dan can just win the next 6 games and not care what anyone else does and be first. But he certainly likes some wiggle room, I'm sure. Tetris into the rollover for Gerald, and that is as far as he'll go. 1,602,000, level 36. Go in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So current match, of course, is Gerald. Oh no, King. I'll let you handle it. Current match, of course, is Gerald versus Sodium. Second match will be Ansel versus Sodium. That will not be on Nestor's Champs, but that probably means I'll have to pay a lot more attention to give players updates. And then the third match of Dangler versus Dog, which I think that's one you looked at the Division 1C lineup and was like, that could be pretty good. And I do appreciate the help. Were you inspired yesterday, Jasmine, to just start munching on ice cubes? I forget whose stream that was in, but I remember that being a conversation. Look at this drought, 30 pieces and counting for both players. Long bar comes, it is going to be a 33-piece drought. Both players kept their wells open long enough. Was Andy stream? Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, chronic indeed if you're swallowing the things. Chen says, I really want Sodium to take this one. It would be very interesting for the division if he did. That would kind of help Blue Scooty and Sidnev a lot. Let's say that, if Sodium won. As Tetris are raining down here, 196 for Gerald, 176 for Sodium. Similar line counts. Yep, there's the cue in chat. It was an accident, she says. Oh, it was an accident. I put an overhang over the right side and it just happened to be 4 pieces high. And then I got a long bar. Just an accident. $287 for Gerald, 267 for Sodium. Sodium with a J dependency that is not being filled in. That was a long bar dependency, and of course we are in the middle of a drought, so no long bar. Finally, we'll get a long bar there. It'll be just good enough to cover it. Now Gerald also getting into a similar issue, but Gerald's going to build dirty and be rewarded immediately. Bang, Tetris for Gerald. And another one for Gerald. 337 to 319. Both players surviving that drought fairly well. King's been questioning Jasmine's math there. Tetris for Gerald. Well, this is a fairly decent paces here. Should be around 550, 600, somewhere in there. Unless Sodium does that. Sodium will clean it up very quickly, though. And bang Tetris for Sodium. Looks like we had a bit of a drought there, too. Sodium is a little bit ahead in the P sequence, so we'll be seeing the droughts on the right side before we see them on the left. We've crossed the 100 line turn. It's Gerald with the lead. About 35,000 points. Tetris and a half. Something propaganda. Thanks for the follow. I did not really understand what that said. But welcome in. Hope you enjoy the Tetris. Sodium with the adjustment, seeing the T next. Move that Z over a few slots. Propane Ganda and Propane Ganda accessories. Right? Tetris for Sodium. We're approaching level 19. Right about where I said, too. Sodium will be looking for a long bar now. A little bit of a spicy board, though, but does get the long bar for the Tetris. 580. Gerald having some issues. We'll see what he chooses to do to resolve this. He's just going to go ahead and transition 581. So neck and neck. And there's a Tetris for Sodium. Looks like we start level 19 with a bit of a drought. Another Tetris now for Gerald. 614 to 611. Tetris for Sodium. Got the necks getting spammed in chat. Gotta love it. You know, there's a time when Classic Tetris Monthly, like, every time someone was tied, you know, we had that neck and neck graphic that we'd bring up. I think me and Bandy kind of got tired of it at around the same time. It's like, we're doing this like every time. But they are some of the most famous necks in Tetris. Another Tetris there for Sodium. It's kind of funny because when I set this camera up, what was at the top of the screen above the score was Gerald's neck, but now it's just kind of like his chin. And unfortunately, that's the top of his camera, so there is no face cam today. Level 24 for Sodium, 869. Hey now. Level 23 for Gerald will Tetris into 24 with 796. A little bit of a complication for Sodium, but it's going to turn it into just a couple of holes to resolve. Really didn't want to put an S over there, but finally just decided to. Took him 3 S's to be convinced. Yeah, maybe I should put one over there. Tetris for Sodium, 970, looking for the 26 max. Sodium with an 82,000 point lead. That's 2.5 Tetrises, but look at that, 10 lines of difference. That's 2.5 Tetrises. So, max out for Sodium, 1,004,951 for Gerald. Gerald getting into a little bit of trouble here, though. I have to find a way to burn this down. Didn't really have any good options for the just the spam of Jace that Gerald just got. Sodium's all the way at the bottom, has a 100,000 point lead as we're approaching the level 29 kill screen. Sodium will get there first. Gerald should have this cleaned up before 28. And opens up the right side, looking for the long bar for the max. Bang Tetris, 1,007,000. Sodium at 1,079,000. Another Tetris for Gerald. So the real-time lead, or the actual lead, is about 1 Tetris for Sodium. And Sodium waiting on the long bar to go into the kill screen, but it's a drought. And he's just going to double in. Oh, no. Not like this. Gerald, you have a chase down. You need B22. Bang Tetris. And there it is. Gerald is up 2-0. Two, one, Tetris. Yeah, Kingsman in chat's like, thanks, guys. I'm going to have to add that to the rules now. And I kind of know the feeling. I run a team league for the game Overload. We get this kind of thing all the time. Like, anything that's not specified gets quabbled over. And eventually a rule has to be made, because if you don't, it's going to be quabbled over forever. I'll be interested. It'll be interesting to see what Kingsman decides here. I guess entirely on him what he wants to do. So, as we start game number 3 here, Gerald taking his first burns of the game. So yeah, take some burns here too, because there is no long bar coming. And both players are not in scoring position. Sodium is high up on the board. Oh, that king bar there from Sodium should have been for a Tetris. That's going to extend this dig. Open up the right side, though. No problem. But in all that, Gerald has taken a bit of a lead here. Bang Tetris is going to be a 3 Tetris lead. That's both players will score a Tetris there. Uh-oh. There it is. And Jasmine will be able to go home happy tonight. Far Child happy, too. They got the fits. Gerald with the delivery. Chat loves it. Encore, they say. Encore. Oh, that's not good. Gerald. A couple of bad misdrops here, and the pieces that follow kind of suck. Gerald finally gets some good pieces, which is going to bring this down. But that started to spiral out of control for a second. Now needs a long bar, and we're in the middle of an 18-plus piece drought. And look on the right. It's not an 18-piece drought. Gerald's just going to burn it down. Look at this. It is 38 pieces. Are you kidding me? And now Sodium's up high. Gerald has the right side open finally. He's going to burn this down with 4 lines. Gets the Tetris. A bit of drama here in game number 3. Dog in chat saying, bro, the seat is worse. Why did he reroll? Honestly, I liked what they did at the Genesis Silver bracket. It's just one player presses select and the other player copies the seat. Easy. 88,000 point lead for Gerald. So we're approaching the 100-line turn. Yeah, but would the other seed have given a Vitz is the question. We don't know the answer to that. $435 for Gerald, $369. Hey now for Sodium. Gerald with the lead and has 7 lines available as well. Even the most droughty seed one can find of its. Well, if the most droughty seed gives you 0 long bars, then... Oh, what? Hold on. Alright, not sure what happened there, but we had a little bit of an NTC hiccup. But it's fine now. Apparently the whole thing reset, so Tetris rates will be incorrect, but otherwise scores, lines, boards all look fine. $528 for Gerald, $439 for Sodium. Drought coming in for Gerald. He's behind the P sequence. Oh, Sodium's already gotten that out of the way. 488 for Sodium here on level 19. A little bit of a lower scoring game than previous games, which, you know, that means Gerald will have the lead. And Gerald only needs one more win to take the set. Is this Resident Evil music? No, this is White Bat Audio. The current song is called Unholy Spirit by Mr. Carl Casey. In fact, all the music here is, in fact, White Bat Audio. Nice royalty-free jams to kind of put the drama into the game. So 637 for Gerald, 611 for Sodium. Sodium ahead by about 9 lines here. Gerald getting a bunch of Tetrises, so the pressure's on Sodium to at least maintain the pace and hope that Gerald falters a bit. Tetris for Gerald, 720. Drought coming in for Sodium, but gets a long bar for the Tetris. It's about 20 pieces or so, I think. It's a little scary, but able to manage it. Here's another Drought. This one is longer. Oh, boy. Oh, Gerald. Gerald will have misdrop. This is going to complicate his board pretty hard. He's got things open and is burning this down very slowly, but now with that second Drought is coming in, and remember, this one's longer. Gerald has to... Oh, Gerald just barely gets that T over. Gerald doing everything he can to survive right now. Gets a long bar, but had the well covered. Covers the well as the next long bar shows up. Gerald has the right side open, but oh, no long bars are coming. Finally, he gets one. Bang Tetris to go to 800,000. That was a very scary situation for Gerald, who had to dig out of that after the misdrop right before the big Droughts. Now Sodium with a misdrop of the T. Gerald still in the lead here by about a Tetris and is behind by 12 lines. So this is actually a massive lead for Gerald. Could be as much as 160,000 points going into the kill screen, depending on what Sodium's able to get done here. Sodium with 4 lines remaining before kill screen, and will take them as a Tetris. 912 into level 29. Let's try and get this board. He had a long bar dependency. Let's just plug that long bar dependency. Oh, the hang of the L could be trouble, but gets the other L over it. Now needs a 5 tap and will not come. And Sodium is gonna top out 925. Gerald already with a max. That's it. Gerald will take the set 3-0. Sodium says we should have incremented. I knew it. Seed blamer, yep. I love these guys. Gerald level 32 has the 1.16. But a very tough board to bring down, but Gerald, of course, has a lot of practice on 29 and knows how to bring this down. No, we did mention that we were supposed to have another Division 1B game. However, Ansel's run across some hardware issues, and therefore it cannot play today, so that will be rescheduled for another time. Reroller's taking the L today. To be fair, he lost in the increment game, too. So to Kafka's point, maybe it's not the seed. Maybe it's just Gerald playing too damn good. 1,253,000. Gerald will be your winner. Bring him up here on the winner seed. Oh no, he is facing the wrong way. I don't even know how to fix this. Yeah, do something like this. Yeah, there we go. There's Gerald.
All right, both players are ready. We will get game number 1 counted down, and what is Alex doing? All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And SBS is confirmed. And neither of them do the Broden opener. SV did the default move with like Z12 and then like tucking the L in 2, 3, 4. And Alex did like Z789 and tucked the L into I don't even know what columns it was, but tucked it the other way, you know. But it's okay. Both of them have 2 Tetrises on the board, so the openers don't really it hasn't really decided who is in the lead yet. I'm always nervous about score bugging out in an unnoticeable way on NTC. I know. It's like Cole when very subtly when his like any of his 6s are shown as 8s. SV tried to make the adjustment for the Z-spin, but he missed the Z-spin, so now he's going to be burning for a little bit, and this might give Alex the chance to maybe start building a lead. He gets a Tetris there at 140 compared to 119, and SV with this classic play of just playing dirty and in the center well, and always seems to make it work. Gonna take that triple there. Oh, a nice Tetris. He's gonna get back down to the right side with pretty much no burns. And he gets another one, Tetris 172 to take the lead momentarily, but Alex gets a Tetris back to go to 188. So pretty much neck and neck at the beginning. Not a noticeable lead to point out. Dirty Tetris there for SV. Gets back to the right side. Tetris for Alex though. 233. Oh, that's a nice solve there for SV. The like the S spin and then like the skim with the L, that worked out really well. Nice vision there for SV. And he opens up that right side and is clean. 223 compared to 279 for Alex. Gonna tuck in that J, and that's gonna set up a T spin if he can get a T, but actually setting up a lot of tucks. That is really nice. Works out really well, but still waiting for the T. Finally gets it and does the JD spin. Nice. Hi, Rin. Rye Chessmaster 1, the infamous Rye Chessmaster 1. Galaxy Biscuit. Hello, people. 329 for Alex, 293 for SV. SV possibly looking for a square to tuck in there. That S piece will fit in there, but it still causes a hole, so now SV's going to be burning for a little bit, but it shouldn't be too complicated. He does open up the center well in the middle, and he's actually going to commit to setting up a Tetris, and it works out. Tetris there for SV, 321, and 356 for Alex, setting up on row 2, and another Tetris. What is Alex doing? Is he trying to score look? I don't know what he's doing. He's looking over very intentively. Is that a word? I don't know. Don't look into it. 382 for Alex, 350 for SV. But yeah, no noticeable lead, only separated by about like 8,000 points. SV not happy about that hole on the left side. He's going to put it away, but it's still pretty annoying to have a setup like that. As you know, it's just any extra burns that you have, it's just, you know, just annoying. You want to be as efficient as you can. It's the whole point of the game. SV had no good place for that J piece, just had to throw it over to the right. And now this board is looking a bit dependent. Tucks in that L. Wow, that is pretty interesting. Getting up a little bit high. Oh, Alex is... I don't know what to comment on what Alex did there. SV in a little bit of trouble now. Gets a nice bar for that dependency. That's going to help bring this down, and possibly to pretty much a safe position. Has a J, would like a J for that right, or a bar. Yeah, that's going to work out pretty well. SV bringing this back down, but has found himself 80,000 points behind, and we're getting to transition pretty soon. 2 lines left for SV, 7 lines left for Alex. 511 for Alex and 427 for SV to be exact. The score checks in. SV goes in at 430, but still has burn to do. Hello, Alex. Hello. Good to see you. Waving at the camera. Hello. SV setting up with the Atom Well. If you can get the bar for the Tetris here, does get it. There we go, Tetris there. And another one. Back-to-back Tetris is pretty much there for SV. And Alex looking for the bar in the transition and gets it 539. And with a 2 Tetris lead, pretty much. Alex hitting the dog wave. Wait, true! That's true. Somebody needs to make a gif of that. Oh, Alex misses the T-tuck. Hello, Fireworks. Good to see you. And Chen, and DNL, and Artvoir. I hope I said that right. Is this match level capped? Yes, this there is a level 39 super kill screen that will be implemented. So playing aggressive is more important than ever. Line out will not secure a game. I feel like Alex would do this if you were playing offline. That may be. I mean, if it makes you have fun with the game, then more power to you. Anything to have fun with the game, you know? Ooh, that's a nice small adjustment I saw there for Alex to make room for like a flat J. That's really nice. 654 for SV, 656 for Alex. We're pretty close. Only separated by a Tetris, but SV is ahead by a fair amount of lines, by about 5. And he's already back by about 2 Tetrises. Bit of a dead drop there with that J. Gonna get a Tetris, but could possibly do like a spin tuck with an L. Does do it. Nice. That was really well done from SV. That's so impressive. And gets a Tetris. 751 to take the real-time lead, but he's ahead by about 2 levels. Alex, all the way back at level 23, gets a Tetris. 772 and waiting for another one to take the lead. Simul Tetris, though. Is level 39 super kill screen listening? No. They're off work right now. The account is they have their 9 to 5 to work with right now. 878 for SV, gonna get the delayed Vits. And a Tetris for Alex to go to 899 on 25. Tetris for SV, 919. About 3 Tetrises away from the max are both of them. And we're getting to 29 pretty soon. This is what's going to decide this match, it looks like. Oh, SV doesn't get that T over to the left. He does get a bar for the Tetris to lower this down, and he opts to fill into dependency before going for the Tetris. But he needs to bring this down. Only pretty much 8 lines left to do it. All right, finally, the J piece will open up the right, and Tetris for SV. Back-to-back Tetrises. He gets the max out, 839 into 29 for SV. And he has the real-time lead by about a Tetris, but Alex is all the way back on 27. He gets a Tetris to go to 837, and another one to take the real-time lead. Tetris for SV, 882. But his board is looking a little bit complicated. He needs to bring this down and keep this low. While Alex still has 1 Tetris left into 29, and he'll take it. 1.1 into 29 for Alex, and we are off. SV is still trying to survive. He gets a bar down the middle for a double. He's just in survival mode at this point, but he can't do this for very long as he needs to start scoring if he wants to keep up with Alex. As Alex gets a Tetris to go to 1.16. And stashing bars over to the left side. A bar dependency forms, but he gets the bar pretty quickly to fill it. 1.17 here for Alex. 1.117 for SV, but he hangs a long bar on the right side. He gets another one over for the Tetris and another one for the triple. He brings it down, but still a couple of holes to contend with. Tetris for Alex, 1.256, starting to run away. SV can't afford these burns. He needs to find out something, but Alex kind of spiraling in the middle, but SV is going to give up the goose first. He's done at 1.17, and Alex takes game one. And we'll get it counted down. Oh, wait, wrong countdown. I'm stupid. Oops. Well, we won't mind that. We won't mind that. It's okay. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. I did the wrong countdown because I'm stupid. It's okay. I did the chat countdown. But they didn't notice it anyway, probably. And simul Tetris to start off with no burns. SV might have to take some burns in order to fill out that double well, unless he gets a bar. Yes, actually back-to-back bars to fill out the double well and get the Tetris, but he also sets up the delayed Vits. And he gets the... Oh, he gets the bar, but he doesn't tuck it in. That's unfortunate. But he's just going to set up on top. Doesn't matter. Tetris for SV. Jasmine, look away. Oh, no. Jay Huang is heartbroken. Though SV has put that accidental miss of the Vits behind him, and he actually has a one single lead for a moment. Yeah, 754. That I think Alex pushed down for 6 points, so it's not. It wouldn't be an exact lead. Actually, yeah, there we go. A 6-point lead for a moment. SV with a deep channel in the middle. Gonna get the bar to fill it out, but also would like a J piece and does so. And gets the bar for the Tetris. 210 for SV, Tetris for Alex, 187. Oh, I forgot to do a prediction for this. If SV ties it up 1-1, then I will do the prediction. But, you know, it's a bit late for that. 256 for SV, 233 for Alex. And one Tetris separating them pretty much. Oh, nice T-Spuck there for SV, and he gets a Tetris. There's one for Alex. So yeah, half a single separating them, and they are equal in lines. That's interesting. Oh, the double tuck with the T for Alex. Nice. SV getting up a little bit high. I look away for his board for just a split second, and all of a sudden, he's kind of flirting with fire. Gets a bar over for the Tetris, and now he's going to be out of danger, but it's looking a little bit spooky. A little bit goofy for a moment. Yeah, an 11-point lead here for Alex. I could decide the game, you know. Games have been decided by pushdown points before. You never know. SV's board, not looking the best. Gonna have to work around this, or might just set up on top. But he's not Tetris ready. A hole is preventing him from doing so. He's only ready for a triple, but now he's in survival mode. He needs a bar to just get out of this. A drought at the worst time. Oh no, and he can't flip the bar. Oh no. A top out at 338 for SV. And pretty much one line clear will do it for Alex. That double will seal it. He goes up 2-0 for potentially the last game in the set. We'll see. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. I think Alex is trying to copy SV stacking. That, or at least look at the next piece so he has like 2 next boxes going on. Yeah, but so far, same exact boards. And 2 Tetrises, but Alex has a 15-point lead. It's kind of an SZ Corian thing for SV, and Alex just, you know, copied it. He's still going. Oh no, Alex misdrops, and that ruins the mirror board. So now we're gonna actually get some diversity with their stacking. Why is he memeing? And you know, it's not necessarily memeing, because you know, you're still stacking. You know, you're still stacking for Tetrises. You're just doing exactly what your opponent does normally. So, but I guess in a way it is memeing, because you know, maybe Alex would have stacked that way anyway. You know, we'll never know. Tetris there for SV, 185, 142 for Alex. Alex setting up the delayed bits, setting up the war crime. Will he be rewarded? Doesn't look like.